Yes! Now I can look even different as a clickable. Well, it has some different stats. I don't know if I necessarily like it. Well, the gauntlets are the exact same, and the trousers probably as well. I'm not crazy over the helmet. I think I will exchange that one, but I think I will keep on wearing the middle piece. I kind of look more buff now. Okay. There's still a lot to go to. Like this item. This one item. Oh. Oh. Okay. I wasn't as close to death as I would have thought. Okay, back here. So I think the main road is leading upwards. Ooh, don't slip down. Yeah. But I'm still wondering, like... I'm still wondering, what am I doing here? I'm still wondering where this all will lead to. I think it was Shabriri who told me that underneath the Lionel capital, where we right now are, that there actually is the Lord of the Frenzy, the Frenzied Flame. Which story I don't actually understand completely yet. Like, I don't know what the Frenzied Flame is all about. But I guess I will get my answers down here somewhere. If I'm lucky. Maybe not. I don't know, I'm just confused at this point. And I know that Godwin is somewhere down here. Ouch. Let's maybe go this way first. I mean, I don't like that there's a pole here where you can summon friends. Save point, save point, save point, save point, save point. Definitely activating it before the invader comes. Or is this a boss fight? Save point and a ginormous room. This is another boss fight. Ooh. I kind of have the feeling that the ginormous thing I'm walking towards will wake up. Do you see what I'm seeing? Is this like the tail of a fish? Oh, the Prince of Death. Hello, little guy. How may I help you? Fierce champion? Wait, really? A banished knight with a twin blade? You're showing me this? And my enemy is a banished knight with a twin blade? Sit down, go boy. That can't be it. Send your next champion, Fear. That's more like it. Oh no. I thought we were friends, Roger. I thought we were friends and now you're a puppet of fear. I really don't like fear anymore. Come on, give it to me. No! 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 Lionel the Lionheart! We fought Radahn together! And this is... This is how you... We fought Radahn together, I thought we would be friends! And now you're just Fear's puppet. I will kill Fear. Making me fight Roger. Making me fight Lionel. I mean, I don't really have that much of a strong connection to Lionel. But seriously. You are making me fighting my own friends, Fear. Come on, send in the next wave. What a disgrace. Not Roger. I can't believe I can't believe I ever let you hug me.
Ah, there you are. I knew you would come.
Didn't notice me before, did you?
Intend to deny us and our ways.
Pretty much.
Like the dogmatic brutes of the Golden Order.
Look at me. Really, look at me. Don't I look like a brute? Like seriously, I look so much like a brute. Just a heavy big armor, a ginormous weapon. But I love that you can answer, no, I want to be held. Like, yeah, I just came all this way for a hug. I just came for a hug. I think you are the ones who are reviving all the dead people who are living in death, being soulless but still attacking everyone who is around. Don't having any will anymore, but still not giving the grace of the last rest. So yeah, that's right.
I see. Then you must kill me, for I am the companion of Godwyn, Prince of Death. I wish to be a mother to those who live in death. So it is that any loathing, any hatred that overshadows them, I must bear as a matter of duty with my own flesh.
I had a discussion with a friend once about Fear, because I didn't like her and he liked her. And his reason for liking her was that she gives you a hug, and that he needed that in such cruel times like the ones in Elden Ring. And I didn't like her because she pretty much said to me that she would use the warmth I gave her, that she received from our hug, that she would use my warmth and my life to recreate, to create those who live in death. And I thought that would be a little shady. And Fear is called the Deathbed Companion because she lies with those who are dead and giving them the warmth she received from me and other champions. And yeah, she would give those skeletons she would lie with, those past warriors, she would give them the life again. And that what I thought she was doing and what my friend thought she was doing is lying with those who are about to die to make them rest easier. And my friend played this game way more and way fast, not really necessarily more, but way faster than I did. How could he have come to this scene and not being convinced that fear is kind of shady? I'm confused. What are you confused about? Oh, maybe I can explain it, but like, really?
Go on. You deny us, do you not? Because we deign to live in death, and we shall...
It's so stupid. I mean, of course, if I want to say no, I want to be held, I would further her quest. That makes sense now. Okay, perfect. I would further her quest, which is probably... There are 6 endings in this game. I think one is me getting Elden Lord, and the other endings are making someone else Elden Lord. And there's also an ending with Rani, so I'm not sure, but I'm pretty positive that there's an ending including Fia's quest. So if I would say no, I want to be held, I would directly say to her, no, I want to help your cause, which I don't. I don't see the reason why you would create soulless monsters. Like, why would you have them? What is the benefit of reviving someone if they are just living in death, if they are living without a soul, without a life purpose, without a free will? So, why? Like, what is there to gain from you being the mother of all who live in death? Being the mother of soldiers, brainless soldiers?
I see. For I wish to, so it is. I must be.
I'm kind of hesitant. She is not attacking me. She's not doing anything to me. So I don't feel comfortable. But on the other hand, I really don't like her. And she killed D.
Is that you, dear?
For a moment I thought she would have blood on her cheek.
Kind. Never stop ravaging the weak.
You're not the one to talk. You're really not the one to talk. Like, this, it feels... Killing the unarmed woman. Nice. Yeah, this is why I was really hesitant, but... This kind of feels like preventing Resident Evil from happening. Like, stopping a zombie apocalypse. I don't feel good about myself. Don't believe that I would feel good about this. But I think it was some kind of a necessary evil. Why did I get these armor and weapons from this? I mean, yes, I killed D. And not I killed D, yes, Fia killed D. But I already received his armor once. And gave it proposedly to his brother. How did it get back to Fear? Oh, it looks pretty cool. It looks very nice. I think it's even... yes. It's even dual wielded with my other sword. Okay, what is the Ashes of War? Ooh. I think it's way faster than the other one. Yeah. It's not necessarily faster. It's just swung with a little bit more grace. You don't just smash it onto the ground. It's really cool. What's the Ashes of War? Oh my god. Okay, it's more like one shot and after that a buff thing. Okay, what does it do? That's a cool sword. So many cool weapons in this game. Sword, forged by compounding silver and gold. A sacred weapon to hunt those who live in death. Deals holy damage. The inseparable twins found solace in the Golden Order. The only institution not to revere them as accursed beings. That's kind of sad. I hope I meet Dee's twin brother again. I hope he's not just dead and that I received his armor and means that he now died because I killed Fear. I hope that's not just the solution to all of this. But this wasn't a favorable outcome. And somehow I knew it. Somehow all this time I knew I would at one point, kill Fear. And there are a few things that I want to talk about right off the back. I think every Elden Ring stream I have to start off with talking a little bit about just the game in general. First of all, I want to talk a little bit more about Fear, who I've killed. You remember the woman sitting here, the woman not really attacking me but making me fight all my former friends. And I kind of remembered what she did, all the dialogues you had with her, all the things she said. And in my opinion, everything she did led up to this moment and led up to you really wanting to kill her. Like, okay, yeah, she was the lady in the round table hold that gave you a hug, but I stated out already, she giving you a hug it's not a hug. Like, a hug is a transfer between two people. Yeah, the defenseless woman I killed, exactly. But yeah, normally a hug is like two people showing a form of intimacy. And intimacy has always something to do with two people changing their body warmth. Like, you feel comfortable in someone's hug because they are warm, because you like them, because of the feelings you have, because of the hormones you produce in your body. That sounds so wrong. I see how a hug is good, but what she was giving you wasn't a hug. She was actually just stealing your life essence. And that's literally the first time you met her. The first time you met her, she's like saying, yeah, give me your life essence, would you? And that's... There are many other situations where Fear is just kind of being set up that you don't like her, that you want not necessarily to kill her. She stole a hug, damn her. No, she didn't really steal a hug. I mean, that even can't feel good. She stole your vigor, she stole your life in a hug. Like, it's still your own it's still your own opinion, it's still your own choice to give her your body warmth, to give her the hug. Well, what I said was wrong. It was still your own choice to give her the hug, but it wasn't your own choice to give her the warmth of her body. And maybe I'm just talking about this to make myself feel better about killing her, since in the end she was a defenseless woman. But there's just a lot also with her killing Dee, with her losing Roger and the Lionheart Knight, making them fight against me. I must start stealing people's warmth life through a hug. Yeah, do that, and someday one will come to kill you because they don't like you. I don't know. But yeah, she using Roger to fight against me, which made me think using spirits and having spirits fighting you is not something irregular in Elden Ring. Like, it's not something that happens only once. There are like the invades. Even Millicent, who is a character I personally like, invades you in the Swamp of Aeonia. You can call upon Dee, who is like dead already, but you can still call him into a fight. You can turn people into puppets to use their spirits in battle. So this whole concept isn't something new, but I think there are so many different ways of how to use the spirits and how Fia could have used her guards and the spirit of Roger and the Lionheart Knight. That it kind of also speaks against her, like she using the spirit of someone else. Especially if she kills them prior to that. So she just kills them to use their spirits for their own protection, which is evil. But yeah, there's like so much you could think about Fear. Why you just want her gone. There was another thing I wanted to talk about, which I kind of forgot. But I also realized that I've been a little bit stupid. I think it's because I never rested at this side of grace ever. But when you come here, you pick up a doll. You just get here, pick up a doll, and I thought that the doll, I can't show it to you. I thought it would be another quest. This one, the Doll of Rani. I thought it would be just for another quest that you have to give it to someone. But if you rest at this side of grace... You stupid? No! Why is this? Auto mode mini. Yeah. I'm really conscious about... I stopped resting. I'm really conscious about this whole auto mod thing. I don't want to change it because I think as being a small streamer, you are such an easy target for everyone who is like trolling you, for everyone who is like just coming in to chat to be mean. So I'm more content to leave it on, and then, I mean, I still see the messages, and that's, I think, the important part. I can just read them, no problem. And then still decide, okay, that's just stupid that it's blocked, but it doesn't really matter in the context of the entire chat. But in case there's really someone coming in just for the sake of being mean, which already happens, which already happened, I think it's safer to let it on. I got hate rated once with a few hundred bots. Was not nice. Yeah, I can imagine that, but I think, yeah, that's why I'm pretty confident in leaving it turned on. But to get back to the story, I never rested at this side of grace, and you can talk to the doll here. There's an option only on this side of grace. I checked it out in my free time. You can only talk to this doll here. Well, now that you mention it, good protection. The thing is, I'm the one, like, it's me. I'm the one starting the stream. I'm the one streaming. I'm the one putting myself on a stage. Even though right now it might be a little stage with many other actors that get all the attention. But as a streamer, you put yourself on the stage. And if some people are calling me stupid, calling me whatever words they are that would be blocked off by the auto mod, I can deal with that. Like, I had a problem once where someone I know started to insulting me, which is something different. But if there's just some people coming in and spamming insults in the chat, that's okay. That I can deal with that. Like, if someone just wants to insult someone on the internet, it's not personal. Like, they can't say anything that's really hurting me. But I just don't want it to be shown openly in the chat. Like, I don't want insults, even though directed to me, but swear words, insults, hate speech, to just be openly produced, openly seen in the chat. And for example, if there's someone coming in, watching the stream, I don't know, out of a good heart, who is innocent, maybe he's young, maybe he's just someone who's still happy with their own life, and then he's just coming into a nice and quiet stream. Like, my streams, I'm talking a lot, but it's like not that much to look at the same time. But I wouldn't want to come anyone into the chat seeing just like a bunch of insults scrolling through, even maybe just one insult somewhere in the chat. So that's really why That's why I want to just leave the automod on. I mean, probably the most people, I'm speaking for someone else, I'm like here saying, oh, it wouldn't hurt me. I wouldn't know that one person that comes in here randomly into the stream, seeing like the insults, seeing like the hate rate or whatever. And I never got it hate rated yet, so hope that never happens. But still, I'm talking for someone else. I can't know if they would be like, oh, that is so mean, you destroyed my whole life, exaggeratedly speaking. But I just don't want anyone to get into the stream and seeing a bunch of insults in chat directly. So I hope you can forgive me that, or I hope you don't think of it as that bad, that something like stupid, or I mean the automod probably wouldn't just block it off if you just said stupid, but this you are stupid or you stupid, just this combination of the word, I think it's blocked off. Yeah, see, you can't say stupid. Yeah, but yeah, I'm more happy to leave that out of the chat instead of really, I don't know, endangering myself or, in that fact, the audience of having many insults in the chat. And I guess you probably know it better than myself. that can pretty much happen, especially if you don't have any other mods as the auto mod. 21 minutes in, well, 10 minutes were the intro scene, but 21 minutes in, and I already feel like I've talked a lot more than the last couple of weeks. Yeah, you can talk to the miniature Rani, to the doll. It's so, I really think I never rested here. I just activated it and moved on, so I never saw that you can talk to her, and I already tried it at other sites of Grace. And even there you couldn't talk with her, so I was really confused. I saw a video where someone was dropped off here and directly picking up the doll and then sitting here being like, oh, you can talk to the doll here, and then directly doing it. And that's when I cut off the video because I don't want to be spoiled. I want to react this the most natural way and don't try to study it. But yeah. That was a great conversation. I guess I couldn't expect nothing more from talking to a doll. But once again here, I sadly got spoiled when I was watching Dark Souls 1 speedrun, I think it was. And the one reacting to the speedrun just said that you have to talk to this doll several times before she reacts.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we?
Hey!
Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter.
Okay, I'm sorry for talking to you.
Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch I will not.
Really sorry? Dog? Kind of rude. Yeah, calling me a dog is the rude part about this. Like, am I going to be chained now? Is this... did I do bad? but I wouldn't know what it actually is that I need to kill here. Maybe I broke the quest. Maybe it's not doable for me anymore since I proceeded too fast. I never spoke to the doll in the first place. Which I kind of really wouldn't like. Like, that would really be sad because, like I said, I did so much for Rani already. Just following this quest. It almost feels like doing stuff for Rani. It's another part of this entire game. Like, it has nothing to do with becoming the Elden Lord. Hello. I kind of forgot about you, I'm sorry. For one thing, I thought it would be just an NPC. Well, I really expected something different. Hi. Okay.
Let us speak of the past a while. I was once an Empyrean.
Oh.
Of the demigods. Only I, Mikola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own two fingers as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age.
Ooh.
Which is when I received Blythe, in the form of a vassal tailored for an Empyrean. But I would not acquiesce to the two fingers. I stole the rune of death, slew mine own Empyrean flesh, casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing. The two fingers and I have been cursing each other ever since, and the baleful shadows are their assassins.
Okay, I know that it's really unsuitable for a situation like this, but I just had to imagine those two fingers like they are on the round table hold. Those like hairy, rotten things that no one can actually talk to. And on the other side, like Rani just casually walking past them being like, shut up, you're stupid anyway, I don't follow your rules. And the two fingers being like, because they are two fingers, they don't really have a middle finger and they can't talk, but they're just showing them the finger. I don't know, that's just like this cursing each other in the most literal sense. I just had to think of that. But that's actually not really new information that we knew, that we have gotten now. I mean, I know what an Empyrean is, which I have never heard before. And actually that Mikola, Melania and Rani were supposed to be the new Marika, which is also interesting because last stream I theorized that also Marika and the Greater Will, or the Two Fingers, are at war with each other, are cursing each other. And then for the Greater Will or the Two Fingers to just choose a new Marika, a new goddess, would actually make a lot of sense, but I think they didn't really consider they didn't really think that the new Empyreans would also refuse to the Greater Will, would also reject the Two Fingers. And I mean, I see that Rani didn't want to be controlled by any form of god or any form of entity. I don't know if calling it a god would just directly be correct in the most literal of the sense of the word god. But I can see that, but did she has to kill Godwin? Like, what was that for? Just to prove her rebellion against the Two Fingers? Killing the son of Marika and Godfrey? Like, what does they have to do with everything? With anything? And also another interesting part, I'm sorry for talking so much, but another interesting part, Blythe, the half-wolf. I was thinking a lot about how the relationships between, or how the family situation in this game, what that like. If Rykard and Radahn are actually the children of Marika and Radagon, or Renala and Radagon. And I thought it would be extremely funny to think about that. Because E.G., the smith up here, the giant smith, he was telling us that Blythe and Rani were growing up together, being like step siblings, like Rani being the stepsister to Blythe and Blythe being the stepbrother to Rani. But if that were true and Radagon and Rykard and Radahn were actually the sons of Marika and Radagon, and not of Renala and Radagon, that would mean that Blythe the half-wolf is actually older than, like really older than two demigods, which made in my mind no sense at all. But now knowing that the half-wolf Blythe was created for Rani as some kind of vessel, as some kind of protection, or bodyguard, that leaves room open to speculate, that Marika and that Radahn and Rykard were actually the sons of Marika and Radagon, and not necessarily has to be the sons of Renala and Radagon. I hope you can follow everything I'm saying right now. That's just a lot of information, a lot of names that I confuse in my mind myself. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't speak a lot about that. But I kind of just want to. There's so much interesting lore in this game. I think of all the Froms... Nope, I have no idea. Sounds cool though. Yeah. But I think out of all the lore and every From Software game, of like Dark Souls, Sekiro and Bloodborne, like I know that's not every From Software game, but like the main From Software games, like of all of these games, I think I like the story of Elden Ring the most, because it's so interesting. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe I should start watching Game of Thrones, because George R. R. Martin, who wrote Game of Thrones, also helped writing the outline for this game. So maybe if I think this game was so good and so interesting in the story, I would also like Game of Thrones, but I never watched it.
Even when I turned my back upon the Two Fingers, Blythe remained my loyal ally. Though he was created a vassal for an Empyrean, he was a colossal failure on the part of the Two Fingers. Blythe and E.G. both art willing to give too much to me, yet they both understand what lieth beyond the dark path, that I must betray everything and rid the world of what came before. Should I add thee to the list? Another one, kind of heart, as kind of heart as they.
This conversation is really confusing. After what she said last to me when I spoke to the doll so much, I thought I wouldn't have that choice anymore. Like, I thought I would be forced to serve her now, and that I don't really have a saying anymore in walking the dark path. And quite frankly, I have no idea what comes next. I don't know what lies at the end of the dark path. I don't. And maybe Blythe and E.G. know that, but I don't, and I already feel like I'm the only one doing anything towards reaching Randy's goal. So, I don't know.
This form hath loosened my tongue. I've let slip too much. Forget what thou'st heard. Forget. I've let forget what...
Yeah, that's the Rani that I got to know those last few seconds. Rani, I have 2 servants. You want to be the third? I mean, I already kind of pledged myself towards her. Like I said, that's why I killed Radahn, and that's why I gone into Nokron. And Noxtella for that matter. Oh. Ooh, but this guy can't. And I guess I have found him. I guess I have found the one reason why it wouldn't continue.
O Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the Two Fingers, that Rani the Witch cometh to rend thy flesh with
Seriously?
a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Seriously, Rani? Seriously, From Software, you make me fight against Blythe? I mean, I killed Fear because she made me fight a friend. And now you are making me fight Blythe. Oh, ouch. I directly ran into that attack. And now you make me fight one of my friends as well? I don't even know how to fight him. I guess. Why are his hits so hard to dodge from me? I fought against Lionel warriors before. And they are also just... What's going on with me? Why am I so straight up bad? Okay, he doesn't get staggered at all. Aha!
Beautifully fought. My thanks. It was more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and E.G. I love them.
Beautifully fought. That was a pitiful display of my abilities. Okay, but I have actually not the tiniest idea where Blythe could be. Like really, I don't know where he could be. I just know that I got a key. Oh! A key discarded by Luna Princess Rani alongside her very flesh. Open a treasure chest passed down to Carian princesses. It's said to be found in the Grand Library of Ria Lucaria with her mother Renala. Actually, I didn't really need to read that. I was pretty sure where I would find it, that it would be the one chest inside of the Academy of Ria Lucaria that I never opened. Yes, I am that smart. Well, I shouldn't speak like that. Okay, but I don't really feel that good about killing Blythe. Ooh, okay. Making progress, I like it. I also am kind of... I also kind of like that I already killed the natural born of the void, so that now I can just proceed ahead and I don't have to fight him again. Or that I don't have to fight him now. Why is... Oh, here's the ring. Oh, the door is empty now. There's no response. The chillness is gone, feeling now like an empty husk. Oh, Rani. Just gone. Ring depicting a leaden full moon, symbolic of a cold oath. The ring is supposed to be given by Luna Princess Rani to her consort. Rani is an Empyrean, meaning her consort would by rights earn the title of Lord. A warning is engraved within. Whoever thou mayest be, take not the ring from this place. The solitude beyond the night is better, mine alone. Okay, so obviously if I use the ring I would see Rani again. I would end up here, where I really want to go. But she told me that I should speak with Ichi and Blythe again. I haven't found Blythe anywhere yet, so that's still kind of in the air somewhere. But Ichi is here. Ichi is easy. He's just reading his book, smithing his weapons, living the best of his life.
Oh, there you are. Good of you to drop by. Have you heard? Lady Rani has departed on her journey.
I came to tell
along
you.
the dark path of Empyrean, from Rena's Rise, as she calls it. It would not have been possible without you. As
No,
Lady
it wouldn't.
Rani's war counselor, and moreover, her childhood warden, I express my deepest gratitude. You and only you were Lady Rani's true champion.
I think you should give Blythe a little bit more credit here as well. He also was a big champion of Rani's. He fought Radan with me together. Without Blythe, I couldn't have fought Radan, but...
My purpose is nearing its end.
No.
I've served Lady Rani for as long as I can remember. It has been a long and wondrous journey. Now Lady Rani is in your hands. I pray that you serve her well. Unto the very end.
Don't.
Lady Rani has departed along the dark path of the Imperium. Now, Lady Rani, I pray that you...
Okay, he
Lady
won't.
Rani,
Yeah, he won't say
now,
anything
Lady
again.
I pray that you...
Ah, but I thought he would just die now. I thought he would be like, yep, my part in this is done. I will leave now. Okay, but I also want to look at the three sisters again. To see if Celavis is still there. I guess nobody in the end, even Rani didn't like Celavis, so... he's not even worth mentioning. In the end, nobody likes Celavis. Like, really. Celavis is just... eh.
No. I'm part of her very being. I could never betray her. No matter what might happen. Ronnie.
Well, my intuition didn't let me down this time. Blythe! No! I don't care who you betrayed or who you didn't betray. Got teleported back, nice. Go flying, Blythe. Well, that was interesting to say the least. I got his armor. I did not know that this would be happening. The Black Knight. Actually, the Black Knights were actually Rani's soldiers. Or maybe not her soldiers, but they at least were on the same side as she was. They helped her big times. That's an unfitting end to Blythe. Like, really. Blythe's death.
Unthinkable. How could Blythe? How did he break free from his cell? No. More importantly, Blythe became a curse that plagued Lady Rani. Yet even in madness, gave himself to her. I've made a grave misjudgment. And I thought myself a capable war counselor. I'll catch up with you soon enough, Blythe.
Oh no.
When I do, I only hope you'll accept my apology.
Well, now he's clearly about... Yeah, now he's directly talking about dying. Huh. But also black knives. Why though? What has happened? Didn't I do good? Didn't I help out Rani? By the way, it's such a disturbing fact that all those giants have actually a gravestone in their belly. That's will be about bearing, I bet. Yep. Ooh. And his helmet. Oh, he's not wearing his helmet. Yes, he is wearing his helmet. He's still burning because he's just too powerful. Somehow I really feel like I did bad.